All right, we are in Homosassa key training thrift store. I'm gonna see what I can find. Last time I came right before they closed, so had to really hurry. So today we have more time, so let's go.
Yeah, we're hitting the thrift stores.
All right, so as soon as you walk in here, there's almost always dish sets up front. A lot of the thrift stores I go in are similar. So I did take a look at these. I believe these were Fire King, but I have so many dish sets right now, I decided to leave them. They might have been a good pickup. And then, of course, I see the brown drip glaze, and those were actually Falstaff, and they were pretty cool. And I'm checking out the stuff in the front window. Don't overlook that. They do have that really big Foo King dog there, but I believe he was $20, so I decided to leave him there. And there's Mom. Mom's with us again. It's a fun time for me and Mom to go thrifting and look for things. Again, front counter is always where I go first. And here are some really nice Merrells. That price tag I picked up actually was not from the Merrells. The price was on the inside. And these are really, really nice shoes. These are great for resale. However, that leaves us absolutely no room to make any profit reselling it. So let's go see what else there is in the rest of the store. I hate seeing these signs sold on eBay for $250, our price $125. With 50% markup, there's no room for profit. So we are going to head back towards the back of the store. And what is this hanging on the end? So pillowcases can be very, very valuable. These are a beautiful green silk. They are round with frill and they are embroidered. $5 for two. I will definitely take those. And let's see what else we might see. And remember, we were just here not very long ago, so I don't expect to find too much new stuff, but look at this beautiful, beautiful horse throw blanket. And I didn't get that quilt, but I'm going to take this out because I do, if at all possible, I will spread them out to see if there are any stains or rips. And this one actually looks pretty good. I don't see anything overly noticeable. So for $3, that is a definite pickup. Most throw blankets will bring you $25 to $40, and some of the rare ones will bring more. I don't pick up comforters and stuff very often. I might need to start looking a little more. I definitely pick up vintage ones when I see them, but those bright colored patterns I don't really know too much about to know. These sheets looked really retro, but again, I didn't know the pattern, so I decided to leave that there. And then I saw this was like an RV camper. I looked for a name on it, but I didn't see one, and there was a big crack on the top, so I decided not to investigate that any further. And the hard part with all the blankets being in bags is you can't really easily open them to inspect them. This was another tapestry throw. It was not what it said on the package, but I couldn't easily open that up and look at it, and that was another. This fleece blanket, I couldn't open up. I was trying to peek, but I decided that I would just give it a shot. It was $3. You will see a screenshot at the end showing you what it is and how much I have it listed for. And we're in the Christmas section. This blanket looked like it was vintage, but they had $10 on it, which was just a little bit higher than what I would want to pay. And this Bass Pro was there the last time we were there. This time I decided I would try and look up a comp, and it did end up coming up. It took a little while, but it was not worth picking up because they actually were not selling. This little cookie jar is Mrs. Field. You'll see in a moment when I turn it over. It was $5, and there actually were only two listed on eBay, but there were none sold, so I did decide to leave that there, but very easily comped by looking up Mrs. Field's cookie jar. So stuff like that you can always look up. These tapestry placemats, if there were four, I would have gotten them. Two placemat sets do sell, but it's a little bit of a harder sell than if you have a set of four. So I always prefer to find four. And I'm looking at the electronics, and those are kind of like toys for me, I will not lie. I really do not know much about electronics, so it's very possible that I passed up stuff that was possibly worth some money. And then down here, I saw this really colorful pot, but it was made in China. That's kind of a imitation or replica of the ones that are made in Italy. And here again, this is like housewares, and there are some handbags there. I do always look at the notebooks. If you guys do not know, vintage trapper keepers can sell upwards of $50. So always keep your eye out for vintage trapper keepers. That's what I was looking at there to see if it was. There were a couple of nice leather bags here, and I was just looking on the zippers to see if I saw a brand, which I did not. And again, there's a bunch of tools and electronics there. I just do not know them. And I'm not sure why, but I wasn't feeling the plush this day. I just was not feeling the plush. And if you see, the hot dog cooker that I looked at last week is still actually there. This one was $6. And I do always try to take a look at like casseroles, and those pots do sell the Visionware, but that one was priced a little too high. So now we're going to take a look at the toys and see if we can pick anything out. Again, not much knowledge in this section, but I do always like to look because I do watch other resellers' channels and see what they're selling. I do occasionally see some stuff that I kind of recognize as being a bolo or what's sold, and that is exactly what you're about to see. So this guy, and he actually is not listed yet, so you won't see him in comps because I do need to test him. Furbies sell very well. This one with the sleep mask, as long as he works, should actually sell for about $47. And there was a $5 price tag on the bottom and a $1 price tag on the top. That's why I'm kind of confused looking at it up and down. And they did end up giving it to me for the dollar price tag, since that was the lower price. They both had the same date. I was trying to look under there and see if I could see a model and make sure that sticker actually belonged on it. And it turns out, as I said, I believe they think that it was double price. So just looking to see if I see anything else. And if you guys see something and are more knowledgeable than I am on toys, please definitely let me know. I went back to look at these dolls because they really caught my eye. They were $3. They were pretty cool. They were handmade in Hawaii, and they did have a few stains on them, though, was my only thing. And with the tag and them being handmade, I was scared they would get ruined if I were to try and wash them. So these books caught my eye. They definitely were vintage. They are actually borderline antique. They are from 1940. And if you don't know, anything that is 20 years or older is considered vintage, and it needs to be 100 years old to be considered antique. So this piano caught my eye, but once I picked it up, it was a little less quality than what I would like. So this is a Blue Jackets manual. I put it down, but you're going to see, I'm going to pick it back up. And the reason that I put it down was because it was priced at $10, which is quite a bit, but had it been worth a lot, I would hate to not pick it up. So what I did was I grabbed them both. They were the same manual, and I put them in my cart until I got to the front where I could look up comps. I did end up putting them back because they only sell for 10 to 15 on eBay. And what do we see here? Another Furby. And these are like Bluetooth Wi-Fi Furbies. This one is missing her sleep mask, but she should still sell for around $40. Again, no comps because I have not been able to test her yet, and so she is not listed yet. And now you see my Mousse soap dispenser is gone that was sitting there last week. So I should have got him when I saw him, but I didn't. And I believe this little fish holder was wicker. It was really cute, but it just felt like it was cheaply made. And then these cups in the back caught my eye. You can see they're from 2005. They have really neat surfboards on them. They were $1 each, but there were only 3. And again, a lot of that stuff sells better in sets of 4 or individually as replacements. And the hard thing in this store is having no signal. I cannot comp things out. I see more of this brown drip glaze. It is also Faltcraft. That is actually the same set that was up front. And I'm not familiar if Good Cook is a good brand. This one was Authentic Living. Not very familiar with that, and so I did decide to put that back. I really do not have room for any more complete dishware sets right now until I move some more of the ones that I have. That was priced at $15, and I really don't know why. I picked it up because it said $15, and I was curious as to why it might be priced so high, but I didn't see any reason. And that is a big old rabbit head. And I believe that was Studio Pottery. Somebody made it. It was really cute, but it's not close to Easter, and it didn't have a name, so it wouldn't be highly collectible. And this little teapot was cute, or maybe it was a creamer. And again, I always look at those ramekins because I have made some decent money on them. This metal teapot with the wood handle was okay, but it did have some wear. And those, it's kind of funny, had a $3 tag, but somebody else at another thrift store bought it for $1. So, you know, kind of funny how these thrift stores price. And don't forget your end caps. Those can easily be overlooked, and make sure you check those from top to bottom because you might be missing some good stuff. And what is this? This is Deruda pottery. If you guys have watched my channel long enough, I have sold several pieces of Deruda, and most of it is sold fast, so that one did go into the basket. This tray here was pretty nice, but it was not named, and I am trying not to pick up too many unnamed things unless I know I can keyword them very well. And then I saw this 4-inch noodle bowl. This one was priced $1. Again, I have sold quite a few noodle bowls on my store, and they have sold surprisingly fast. I was actually surprised when I first started carrying them. And here you see stickers. That's probably from a more modern store, so those definitely were not vintage. Somebody had tried to rip them off, but they were not successful. And what do we see here? These are so cute. Those are Deruda style little rooster spreaders, and they were $3 for 4, so I had to get those. I typically find some decent stuff in this aisle. I do like it. Sorry for the bumpy ride. I know it is bumpy, and I picked those up last time and they're still not worth $6. If they were priced less, I would probably pick those up. However, they are priced pretty high. And these little trays were pretty nice, but I was not familiar with the brand, so I did put those back. And we're going to take a break and go to the shoes just to kind of do something different. Here are some Crocs, and these Crocs look incredible. If you saw my what sold video yesterday, you will know they did already sell. And here's some Keens. Keens is another great brand. These look great on the bottom. So here we go, picking up shoes again. And I am not a shoe seller, but if I see shoes, I will pick them up if I know the brand and I know they sell well. And I don't find them too often. However, that doesn't stop me from looking. And here lately, I have been finding them more. And shoes don't break. So shoes are okay with me as an addition to my store. I have a nice shoe rack in my shed that I can put them on until they sell. So I am perfectly okay with that. I did pick these up, but unfortunately they weren't true Crocs. That's what I'm looking at. And some of the other brands of the Croc type shoes might sell, but I am not familiar with any of those. However, here on the table, there is another pair of Crocs, and they were only priced $4. I was surprised because typically when they put stuff on the table, they do price it up, but those were priced at $4. And kids Crocs sell too, but those were a generic brand. So we're going to take a look at this clothes rack, and this is pretty much all new or expensive clothing if they have it on the right here up front. I did see this coveralls. It was in camo, and unfortunately it didn't have a price. I did end up picking it up, but I think I paid too much. I will tell you at the end how much I ended up paying. It is Liberty brand. I have sold some Liberty jean overalls before, never the camo coveralls. So I, again, paid too much. I hopefully will not lose money, and I did price them high. So watch for the end of the video to see what I paid and what I have them priced at. And most of this new stuff, they unfortunately price extremely high. Now up front, this is just kind of a mix. There are some different little new items. They had these panties. They wanted $5 though, so there was no room for reselling them. However, here is an apple baker. This one was priced $4, and I did pick it up without looking it up because I like pottery. I probably shouldn't have. And then these Fruit of the Looms they had at $6, or actually $8. I think it said 6 on the front, but $8 is just way too much for you as a reseller to have room to make a profit on that. And this buggy said the purses were all $1. So I am digging through here. This one's actually Eddie and Anger. I'm not sure on the pronunciation. That one does okay, but it was kind of a blah purse. So I'm really looking for brands or bright colored purses that I think I might be able to keyword sell, but I don't see any brands in here that I feel would do very well. Most of these were just generic, no name brand purses. And then I saw these beautiful Native American dolls, and I did pick one up to try and see the name and put its little bracelet back on so it didn't lose it. I didn't want it not to have its bracelet. And what I'm doing there is looking for a name. And there actually is a name there on the nape of the neck. So I did look them up, but unfortunately they want $15 and these only sell for about $20 online. So let's go back. All right. I was all over the place that day because I had time. This rooster bowl was super cool, and it was decorated in Hong Kong, which I don't see very often. And this is another item. It has already sold. It sold right away, and I will show you a comp. And then we are looking again through the knives, and we looked last week, but they're always adding stuff. So even if it looks like there might not be anything new, you still might find something. And you do have to dig sometimes. I typically kind of feel for what is heavier or it feels or looks like it is quality. And I also am reading on those blades to see if I recognize a name. And I do dig quite a bit, but we will find something. Just keep watching. And you'll learn the names if you start selling them. So this one here looked like it was better made. So what I am doing is now trying to find the set, because typically people don't just donate one knife. They will donate them in a set. I think these were $1 each, and I did find one that looked like them, but it was not the same brand. So now I have found 3, and we're gonna keep digging, and we have a set of 4, and I did pick those up. I believe they were $1 each. I was trying to see, because sometimes you will find sets of 6 or 8, but I did not see any more of those. And I will tell you guys, you will see at the end, this set of 4 knives has already sold from my eBay store. So you gotta wait till the end to see how much they sold for. This is like a melamine bowl. I do pick those up and look at them, but I didn't recognize that name. And then here, this little platter, I might have should have got it. It was $2. It was really cute with the cow, but I didn't know the brand name, and I'm not sure what made me not get it. Sometimes even I don't know why I pick up certain things and leave other things behind. This I did pick up. This is a flamingo pink early California pottery bowl. It was 75 cents. There aren't a ton of comps on that, but it actually is priced pretty well, you will see. I know, I'm turning over everything, because brands matter, and you guys will learn that. I did miss that hobnail planner there, and there's a hen on the nest as well. That one was anchor hawking, but it was really, really scratched up. And we're just looking to see if we see. And these are enamel pots. They were only $4 for the set, but they honestly were really thin and just felt super cheap. So if I should have got those, you guys let me know. And I always do look at brass belt buckles, but at $4, this one probably sells for $12 to $15. That's just a little too much for me. I would want to be in about the $2 range if I was going to sell at $12 to $15. This little guy was cute. It said he caught his beer, and they are fishing, and you see I have to fix everything. Caught my quota of bottle bass is what it says. So we decided to leave him there. We saw this last time. They want $15 for it. Just a little too much. These are very Hummel-like. I don't remember if I picked these up last time, but they were not signed. I know I picked this chicken up. If this chicken's there a third time, I will get it. But at $2, I think I can only get about a dollar. I think I can only get about $10 for that chicken. I only want to pay $1 is what I actually meant to say. So, and this bear I learned with my members on Saturday is actually a Fenton Heart bear. And for $5, he might have been worth picking up. He sells for about $20. That was a cute little, really modern and like light resin statue. And there are all the Avon bottles that will continue to live there. They definitely are not coming home with me. But what is this? 22 karat gold, made in the USA. really pretty dark emerald green. And yeah, double handled. I think that looks nice. So I think we will take that with us. I have to really think if I'm going to pick things up because I do have so much inventory. I have to really like things. But you see, the cart's almost full, even though we really haven't picked up that much. That's because the blankets took up a lot of space in the buggy. There's some pink depression glass, but at $2 and $3 per glass, there's just really no room for profit. That was very pretty, but again, there was no marking on the bottom of it. You guys are seeing the shelf while I'm picking through the overhead. And I actually don't think I even looked at that shoe that is right there, which just goes to show that we can miss things. Now I saw this barrel. This was really cute. I couldn't make out the sticker, but it had like, it was like a poker set. It had like spades, hearts, diamonds, and it was missing 2 cups. So if it had been a full set, I probably would have picked it up, and I also didn't see a price on it. So now I'm going to do something I really typically do not do, and that's kind of take a peek at this furniture. So if you watch my channel, you know I've made hundreds, over thousands of dollars on Ethan Allen. So I figured, why not just walk through the furniture and see if I saw anything. This bamboo shelf, I honestly think would probably sell, but I need to do more research. I would like to learn more about furniture because you make hundreds of dollars per piece. I just do not know enough that if I don't see a brand like Ethan Allen, I don't know enough to know what to pick up. If you guys have some suggestions of maybe channels to watch or brands of furniture, definitely let me know. So I'm walking towards the back. These boxes really caught my eye. And I love the lab puppies. They are super cute. The inside of this trunk was very, very nice. But they had these priced at $15, unfortunately. And I did do comps. They do sell, but they only sell for about $25 to $35. So again, at $15, as cute as they are, there was no room for profit. And I really liked them. If I'd wanted them for myself, they would have been a great price for sure. And I'm trying to look them up, but again, I couldn't get any signal. So we're going to walk over and take a look at the artwork since we couldn't get a comp on those. And $15 a piece is way too much without being able to comp for me to pick something up. That painting on the front was very pretty. I think they had it priced at $20. They do price their artwork pretty high here, unfortunately. That piece is beautiful as well. I want to say they had that one at $25. I've sold some of these prints like this. This one was $4, but I want to say they sell around the $15 mark. So again, I would probably want to be under $3. And I don't remember what this was priced, and I'm thinking I should have got this because I really like the green kind of farm look, and those oval frames sell well. All right, so now we're going to take a look at the comps. I did end up picking up 17 items that day, and I actually got them for 35% off because at this thrift store they have spin a wheel on Friday. All right, so first up is the silk pair of pillow covers. Those with the discount, I paid $3.25. They should sell for $58.39, making them a $44 profit. And then this horse throw with the discount was only $1.95. It should sell for around $43, making it a profit of $33.47. And then this deer throw is what was rolled up that I could not see. This one also was $1.95 with the discount. Should sell for around $29, making it a $21.79 profit. And then the Furby, this is someone else's listing, but I only paid 65 cents. The one with the mask, if it works, should sell for 50, making it a $39 profit. The pink one did not have the mask, so it will sell for less. Again, 65 cents in, sell for $34.99, making it a $27.47 profit. And then this Deruta bowl, which is beautiful. I only paid 65 cents with the discount. It should sell for around $29.19, making it a $22.83 profit. These are Deruta style spreaders. I paid $1.95. They should sell for around $18.24, making them a $13 profit. And then this Turkish bowl, again, 65 cents. It should sell for around $21.89, making it a $16.99 profit. Watch out for these small little noodle bowls. And then these Croc flip-flops with the discount were $2.60. They should sell for around $21.89, making them a $15.43 profit. And then the Keens, I paid $2.60. They should sell for around $58.39, making them a $44.63 profit. Keep an eye out for this brand. These Crocs have already sold. I paid $2.60. They sold for $38.24, and they were a $28.51 profit. This Rooster Bowl also sold. I paid 65 cents. It sold for $14.99, making it $11.47 profit. These I paid too much. I paid 35. They should sell for $94.89, making them a $47.91 profit, which is just a little over doubling my money. And then this Apple Baker, I paid $2.60. It should sell for $14.59, making it a $9.59 profit. And this is the lowest profit item that I picked up this day. And then these knives have already sold. They are Drazak. They sold for $24.35. I only paid 65 cents, and they are $18.96 profit. This early California pink bowl was only 50 cents. It should sell for $14.59, making it $11.27 profit. And then this vase, I probably paid too much as well. I paid $3.25 with the discount. It should sell for $18.24, making it an $11.99 profit. So that's why you should check comps. So overall, I spent $62.15. That is after the 35% off I got for being able to spin the wheel on Friday. And my projected profit is $481.08. I have already made $58.94 in profit, leaving only $3.21 unaccounted for, and I still have 14 items to sell. That will be all profit after that $3.21. I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you with another thrift video tomorrow. Bye, guys.